Silence has a sound. It hums in the spaces where answers should be. It echoes louder when the person at the center of the story is someone the world once watched every day. For global pop culture fans, silence is never empty. It is dangerous. It is fertile ground. And when a celebrity disappears behind prison walls, silence does not stay silent for long. It turns into whispers, then speculation, then headlines disguised as concern. This is not a story about confirmed events. This is a story about how stories are created when facts are unavailable and why millions of people believe them. Don't forget to subscribe for more insider stories, trending moments, and viral breakdowns. In the modern celebrity era, downfall is not a single moment. It is a series. When a public figure like Kris Wu falls from fame, the audience does not leave. They stay. They wait. Fans, critics, and casual observers all ask the same question. What is happening to him now? But prison is not a stage. There are no updates, no interviews, no social media posts. Only official statements, brief, cold, and rare. And when official information dries up, imagination takes over. Prison represents the ultimate mystery.
No cameras. No filters.
No image control. For celebrities, it's the first place where fame no longer guarantees visibility. This absence creates a psychological tension. Fans want reassurance. Critics want consequences. Media wants clicks. And the internet? The internet wants a story. So the question quietly shifts from, what is true, to what sounds believable. Rumors don't appear fully formed. They begin as questions. Do you think he's okay in there? Prison is dangerous, right? Celebrities don't get special treatment forever. From there, imagination fills in the blanks. A comment becomes a post. A post becomes a video. A video becomes many people are saying. No sources.
No confirmations.
Just repetition. And repetition in the digital age feels like truth. This is the part outsiders don't understand. Why would fans believe painful rumors about someone they admire? Because belief doesn't always come from trust. Sometimes it comes from fear. Fear that he is suffering alone. He has been forgotten. Silence means something terrible is being hidden. For fans, believing a rumor can feel better than not knowing anything at all. Uncertainty is heavier than bad news. Social media platforms reward emotion, not accuracy. Videos that say, there is no confirmed information. Do not travel far. Videos that say, what they don't want you to know. Spread like wildfire. The algorithm doesn't care if something is true. It cares if people stop scrolling. And nothing stops scrolling like danger, fear, and scandal. K-dramas have trained audiences emotionally. We expect hidden suffering, silent endurance, cruel environments, a lone figure paying for past mistakes. So when a real celebrity enters a situation we cannot see, the brain fills in scenes like a drama script. A cold cell, hostile faces, a fallen star stripped of protection. It feels cinematic. And cinematic stories are easy to believe. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Silence can be manipulated. Not by the person who is silent, but by everyone else. When there are no updates, anyone can claim. Insiders say. A source revealed. Rumors from inside suggest. And because no one can immediately disprove it, the story lives. Silence becomes proof. Every click is a vote. Every share says, this story deserves to live. The question is not, is this shocking? The real question is this fair? Because once a rumor is released into the world, it cannot be fully erased. Even if it was never true. Strip away fame. Strip away opinion. What remains is a human being in isolation. No matter what someone believes about a public figure's past, there is a line between justice and spectacle. Turning unverified suffering into entertainment crosses that line. And yet, it happens every day. Because they are profitable. Because they are emotional. Because they feel urgent. And because silence leaves room for them. Until verified information replaces imagination, the cycle continues. Silence, rumor, belief, outrage, forgetting silence again. The most dramatic choice an audience can make is restraint, waiting, questioning sources, refusing to treat speculation as fact. In a world addicted to instant stories, patience is rebellion. And sometimes, the most honest headline is the one that admits, "We do not know." This article explores media psychology and rumor culture. It does not claim or confirm any specific events. It asks one question only. When silence speaks, who decides what it says? Don't forget to subscribe for more insider stories, trending moments, and viral breakdowns. Fandom is not casual. It is not passive. When someone becomes a fan, they enter an unspoken contract. I will support you. You will matter to my life. This bond is built over years, through music, performances, interviews, and moments that feel personal even when they are public. So, when a celebrity disappears from view, fans don't just lose updates. They lose connection. And the mind hates emotional voids. This is the paradox no one likes to admit. Fans don't only search for good news. They also search for suffering.
Why?
Because suffering confirms that the person they care about is still real. Pain feels authentic. Silence feels artificial. So when a rumor suggests hardship, fans lean in, not out. It feels closer to the truth than nothing at all. In many fandoms, a quiet belief forms. If he is suffering, he needs us. This creates what psychologists call the savior narrative. Fans begin to feel protective, defensive, emotionally responsible. Sharing stories, even unverified ones, becomes an act of loyalty, not logic. They are not spreading rumors. They are keeping him alive in the public consciousness. Or at least, that's how it feels. No fan exists alone.
Group chats,
Fan pages, comment sections. These spaces reward emotional agreement, not skepticism. If one person says, "This rumor sounds fake," they are often accused of being cold, being disloyal, being in denial. But if someone says, "I'm worried something bad might be happening," they are embraced. Fear bonds faster than doubt. Modern rumor videos rarely sound cruel. They sound concerned. Phrases like, "We're just worried," "This needs attention." Silence is suspicious. Concern becomes a shield. It allows speculation to disguise itself as care. And once concern goes viral, correcting it feels heartless. Social platforms amplify whatever creates reaction. Calm explanations don't trend. Emotional tension does. So the content that survives is uncertain, dramatic,
urgent.
The more anxious viewers feel, the longer they stay. The longer they stay, the more the story spreads. Truth moves slowly. Anxiety moves instantly. One of the most powerful tricks online is the suggestion of proximity. Phrases like, "someone close to the situation," "a source familiar with the matter." People who know say, these statements imply access without providing proof. They create an illusion. If this person knows something, maybe it's real. But in most cases, the source is simply another rumor repeating itself. At first, fans say, "If this is true," but repetition erases the "if." Over time, language shifts. People are saying, "It's believed that," "This happened because." Speculation hardens into memory, not because it was confirmed, but because it was repeated enough to feel familiar. Belief feels safe when shared by many. But emotional certainty without facts creates damage. It reshapes public perception. It harms real people. It spreads narratives that can never be fully undone. Once a rumor becomes part of a fan's emotional history, it resists correction. Facts feel cold compared to feelings. Every headline has consequences, even speculative ones. When stories focus on imagined suffering, they transform a real human into a symbol. A warning, a victim, a lesson. But symbols don't get dignity. People do. The internet often treats silence as confession. But silence can mean illegal restrictions, privacy, a lack of access, or simply nothing new to say. Not every unanswered question hides a secret. Sometimes it hides a boundary. The cycle only continues if audiences participate. Breaking it requires pausing before sharing, asking who benefits from this, separating concern from certainty. Caring does not require believing everything. True loyalty is not blind belief. It is restraint. It is choosing not to turn uncertainty into entertainment. In a world that feeds on speculation, the most radical act a fan can take is patience. This story is not about one person. It is about us. About how easily emotion replaces evidence. About how fandom, fear, and algorithms collide. And about how silence invites stories, but does not confirm them. Don't forget to subscribe for more insider stories, trending moments, and viral breakdowns. They do not need passports, visas, or translations. They travel faster than truth, especially when the subject is a global celebrity and the audience is already watching in silence. This is the final stage of the rumor cycle. The moment a whisper becomes worldwide belief. Every global rumor begins locally. A comment in one language. A post in a small online community. A short video with no source. At first, it barely reaches a few thousand people. But then something happens. Someone translates it. Translation is powerful and dangerous. When a rumor crosses languages, a nuance disappears. Caution gets removed. Emotion becomes sharper. A sentence that once said, "Some fans are worried," becomes, "Reports suggest." And suddenly, speculation sounds official. Once translated, the story enters new platforms. A short-form videos.
A fan forum.
Reaction channels. Each platform adds its own tone.
A shop.
Sympathy. Outrage. The story no longer belongs to its original source. It belongs to the echo. And echoes grow louder the more they repeat. Reaction videos are not journalism, but they feel like it. When viewers see serious expressions, long explanations, emotional pauses, the brain assumes credibility. The creator is not presenting facts. They are presenting feelings. And feelings convince faster than evidence. Here is the most powerful illusion of all. Everyone is talking about this. When a rumor appears in English, Korean, Chinese, Spanish, it feels confirmed. But international repetition is not verification. It is multiplication. The same unverified story, repeated in many accents, still has one origin. In the absence of official updates, fan pages step into the void. They summarize. They speculate. They connect dots. And because fans trust other fans more than media, these accounts gain authority. Emotion replaces credentials. Loyalty replaces verification. Mainstream media rarely starts these rumors, but sometimes they amplify them accidentally. A headline like, "Online speculation grows about celebrities' condition," sounds harmless, but many readers only see, "Speculation grows." The rumor gains legitimacy simply by being mentioned. By this stage, the story generates revenue.
Ads.
Views. Subscriptions. Creators feel pressure to update, even when there is nothing new. So they recycle old clips, reworded speculation, emotional reminders. The story stays alive not because it is true, but because it is profitable. When official clarifications appear, they're quiet,
Short.
careful, legal. They do not
A shock.
entertain, trigger emotion, so they vanish quickly. Meanwhile, the rumor, loud and dramatic, remains. False stories shout. Truth whispers. Even when a rumor fades, it leaves traces. Search results. Archived posts. Screenshots. Years later, someone will ask, "Wasn't there something about?" And the cycle begins again. Not because it was real, but because it was remembered. Everyone blames someone else. Platforms blame users. Users blame creators. Creators blame demand. But rumors survive because everyone participates a little. Silence allows them. Emotion fuels them. Clicks reward them. Attention is power. What we watch, share, and comment on becomes important, even if it shouldn't be. The internet does not decide what matters. We do. Silence is not a story. It is a space. And spaces should not be filled with fear simply because we are uncomfortable with not knowing. In the end, the most dramatic act is not speculation. It is restraint. This series was not about proving a rumor. It was about understanding why rumors feel true, how they travel faster than facts, and how global fandom turns uncertainty into narrative. The question is no longer, is this true? The question is, why do we want it to be?